Hi, it's Lou Brown. I'm back. I've got video 4 now for you, and I'm going to answer a few more questions that come up so often from so many of my licensees about real estate. One of the questions that I hear from folks is, what kind of properties should I buy? And where should those properties be? Well, let me tell you something. I like, for the sweet spot, I call it, it's the largest part of the market, and for me, in my market, I find that there's a bigger number of folks that want 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom properties than there are that want 1 and 2-bedroom properties. So I focus on finding at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms because that's what's common in my area, and it's what so many folks really do want. And so if you stop going against the tide, even though you can buy 1 and 2-bedroom properties really cheap, I try to look for what people really want. And the larger the market is, the easier it is to get it sold, and the more money you get for it. And the more likely it is you're going to keep that property filled over a longer period of time, over the history of that investment. So I like to focus on at least 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Now that can be adjusted if in your area there's a lot of 1 bathroom properties. That's okay. But let's focus on something that people really do want. So what's common in your area is one question. The second question is, where do you live? Now I want you to get a map. I want you to put a pin in the map where you live. I want you to draw a circle about 5 miles out from where you live. And then let's find our sweet spot and find let's find 2 or 3 sweet spots inside that radius. And what we're looking for is where real people live. I call it medium income. And in my area, if I can buy houses between the $100,000 and $150,000 range, in other words, that's the retail value, that's what people can and would pay for that kind of home in that kind of neighborhood, that's the price point that I'm looking for. But I'm not planning to pay that price. I'm not planning to pay anywhere near that price. I'm going to be working with the sellers to solve their problem and get them the price that they need, not want. And that's what I'm going to be teaching you how to do as well. Because I've sent you the Real Estate Money Machine Exposed, and that's got a lot of good information in there. And I'm also going to be sending you a series of 20 videos, or it's 20 steps rather, that's got my step-by-step process on exactly how I buy and sell and hold properties, and how you can do that as well. In fact, step into my shoes, do exactly what I'm doing in my business. Just run a copy, because it's such a successful way of running your business. Think like a franchisee. In fact, you become a licensee of exactly how I do my process, so you can duplicate it as well. Our whole goal is to buy low, and I don't mean buy a little bit low, I mean a lot low. Now, why would anybody sell so cheaply? And the answer is because we can solve their problem today. Now, there's techniques to that, and part of it is interviewing the client and finding out what their real needs are, and in fact finding out where their real pain is, and then showing them a way that we can totally solve their pain. Pre-foreclosures, foreclosures, post-foreclosures, you've heard those terms before. That's one of the ways that we find properties, is that we find people that are in distress. They're losing their property anyway. They would love to be put in a position to be saved, and for you to be able to save their credit. It's a wonderful day when you can do that for people, and in fact they love you for it. So we try to buy properties pre-foreclosure or post-foreclosure. Now, foreclosure means at the courthouse steps. That's a very dangerous place, and I'd rather you, if you're just getting started, to stay away from that place, because there's a lot of sharks. There's a shark-infested waters right there, and it can put you in a real world of hurt when you buy the wrong thing for the wrong price at the wrong time, and you haven't even been able to see inside. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know how the people that are moving out are going to leave that property. So foreclosures at the steps is pretty dangerous, and you've got to be pretty savvy to do that. So pre-foreclosure, on the other hand, I can look at the property, I can determine when they're moving out, we can make a deal together. The other one I like is post foreclosure. After the bank has already foreclosed, they've already taken the property back, it's already been cleaned out, they've already got a good title on that, and I can buy that. I know exactly what I'm buying. That's a good day. We'll talk more about that, and I want to teach you that process because it's a very profitable process. So until next time, good luck, good health, and may God bless. Good day.